Did I ever tell y'all about the time I lived in Arizona? I had always heard about Phoenix, but I had never heard of Mesa. You feel me? Peoria, Scottsdale. Man, these are some of the most affluent places in the country, especially Scottsdale. I got to experience living with my aunt and my great aunt. Her and her husband own about like a couple McDonald's, and when I say a couple, I mean like 13, and a mega church. So they helped my mother move out there. I was still in school. I was about a junior, so this had to be about 2009. Me and Deshaun go out there under the premise that I would get a job. With my eyes bloodshot, like I've been blowing. Under the premise that I would be a manager or high-ranking member. Basically, I would be an employee for one of the McDonald's. So I get out there, and basically, they're treating my mom like I don't want to say a child, but like they basically giving her an allowance type stuff. Got her a home. It was illegal not to have AC in your home. It was so hot in Arizona back then. I don't know what it is now. They have the second biggest casino next to Las Vegas. So gambling addicts. It's an open carry state. So you go to a gas station and Mexicans, blacks, whites, rattied up. You feel me? Open carry state. Only a few malls. Weak as hell. But I say that to say, so they were basically giving my mama allowance, and they didn't want me to get a job. They just wanted me to like work around the church and kind of be like, no disrespect to my mom, but like wait for them to pay me. And I just didn't. That's never been me. That's never been me ever since a child. Like, I will get out there and sell crack or candy. I don't give a damn. As long as it ain't my ass. And when I first came back from college, my father told me, boy, you better slang that dick. Straight up said that to me. Like, ain't nobody about to hand you nothing. So I've always had that mentality. But back to AZ. So, but they had so much bread, it was kind of hard to say, like, no, like, they weren't wrong. Like, they just wanted to take care of the people. Long story short, so since they owned this super church, close to where my mom stayed in Peoria, they lived in Scottsdale. And, let me see, my friend Dikita was living out there. Dikita Muhammad, she lived in Mesa. So I was all over the place, man. My cousin died in 2008, October. She got married in August 8th. So the next year I'm in AZ, and I'm still like, I'm just remembering how much drinking I was doing because, man, you talk about deep depression. And then in the states you're not from, and you trying to figure it out. You going through college, 17 states away. Just trying to get on my feet, man. And I'm born in 88, so anybody that's around 35, 36, 37, 40, we're part of the generation like burnouts and workaholics and just like derivative of gotta go right now type, and so I've always been like that. Even right now, I'm on duty. Like, I'm trying to get a extra day tomorrow. They already promised me Sunday, but I just got offered a job from the LAX manager. He's the captain up there. So I say all of that. Back to Arizona. They wanted me just to work in the church, which I didn't mind because I love the Lord and I know my Bible better than 99% of earth. Y'all have not read, when you depressed and you've been through a lot and you've seen murders and stuff, you better know the Lord. And then I done been baptized 12 times because every new church I went to, I got baptized. I didn't know you only had to do it once. You feel me? No pastor said no. Nobody even inquired if I was baptized before. So, of course, I got baptized at this church. Man, I wish I could remember the name of it, but it was long. I think we were Seventh-day Adventists. I'm only talking about this because, man, this is a deep trauma. Like this, I fell out with my mom a lot of times, but, bro, I'm working in the church, so they want me in there Tuesday. I forget what that day was. Wednesday is definitely Bible study. Friday for something, and of course Sunday is church. Choir practice Saturday. So I'm in the church all week. How am I supposed to make any money? This is what I keep telling them, like, bro, I gotta get a job. Like, that's what I came out here for. Straight from Ohio. I don't know what Deshaun Mind State was. He's a couple years younger than me. So he's probably like a freshman in college. And we all had our own rooms at mom's crib, but I was mainly with them because me and mom kept falling out. But like, she just wanted me to play my role. And I'm like, I just never been like, no, play your role ass nigga, bro. I just never been that guy. I could never just get on somebody else's program when I know at the end of the day, I'm going to suffer if I don't have my own program. And so like I used to just always pressure them. So they used to try to bribe me by like taking me to nice restaurants in Scottsdale. They took me to their mansion in Scottsdale. They lived next door to Muhammad Ali before he died. So I got to meet Muhammad Ali, his daughters, you feel me? Coyotes in the backyard, scorpions coming up to the door knocking, hey, can we come in? Tarantulas, and they got $100,000 little poodle going out there. I'm like, is y'all crazy? You know that motherfucker gonna get killed, right? And this around the time where like I really started turning up, like just trying to find any way to make money. I had it on me. Even in the church. Going outside in Scottsdale, man, like I said, coyotes in the backyard. I'm like, y'all could be scared. I'm gonna make it back. And I made the mistake of kind of letting them know, like, nah, we protected. And I just, that's always been my problem. Like just oversharing. I'm an overgiver, overindulger. My dad told me when I was younger, like, man, you just live at extremes. It's no middle with you. It's you just hot or cold. But the Bible says if you are lukewarm, he'll spit you out his mouth. Like, I've never been lukewarm about anything. I'm passionate about everything I do. Like, look how I'm talking right now. But yeah, that's one of my last memories. But I remember just one day just being fed up with them, fed up with my mother. I had my studio. I brought it from Ohio. That's all I cared about was music, making money, trying to get through this depression. And I remember one of my last nights there. Oh, I used to drink Bacardi Select. It's damn near like a black bottle. And I used to drink Taylor Port. Learned all these things in Ohio. And I just downed both of those and I recorded some dope shit. Packed up my bags. Never got on the Greyhound. No, we got on the Greyhound when she took me and the boys. She left at 3 a.m. when she left my stepdad to go up north. She ran away to my grandfather, Sacramento Davis. So I lived in Sacramento Davis for a year or two as well until my stepdad convinced her to come back down. I guess she got in an argument with my grandfather. I was one of the only black kids in the whole district. So much so that the teachers and students called me Tupac. I remember Section 8 was so crazy. My mother got a 4-bedroom house, backyard. The neighbors bought us this big old pool for $1. Facts. I know I'm jumping around everywhere, but that's how memory is, you know, like it's kind of jumbled. But I just wanted to get that off my chest. That Arizona trip, like I said, me and moms fell out. Me and the pastors, my auntie and uncle, fell out because they didn't understand why I wanted to make my own money so bad. And I was such a good junior pastor, reverend, deacon, whatever you want to call me. But I just never been for handouts. So, man, I got on that Amtrak, man. I paid for me. So when you got loans, sometimes you get money back. So the bursar office has sent me a check. Oh, I think that was damn near the year that at Wilberforce in the LLC, the roof fell on me. So the sprinklers went off in my room. Like around November 22nd, you know, Thanksgiving, November 26th, 27th. So everybody had went home, most of the students. I'm chilling in my luxury, you know, upscale student apartment, LLC. The sprinkler system go off in the roof though. So don't no water come down, it go up. It's an error. The roof collapsed on me. Julian, my suite mate, he comes rushing in with Alyssa Register. Rest in peace, Alyssa Register. We had a rule, never come in each other's room because we was both players. But he saved me. He's like, Dre, you hear that? Beezy, you hear that? I didn't hear nothing. The roof come crashing down on me. All water, destroy all my stuff. I'm selling stuff. I'm the cross-country champion. Me and this Jamaican dude from Central, we just crushing shit. All across the state. Centerville, Cincinnati, Kentucky, we killing it. But yeah, I forgot how I even got there because I was still in Arizona telling y'all about Arizona. That's how my mind worked though. 1,000,000 miles a minute. I just told y'all about 3 traumatic events. From my cousin dying in 2008, rest in peace Kiana Faye Jenkins, to trying to figure, that's when I really started drinking at school. Haven't stopped since then. That was 2008. Every day. Can't blame it on my cousin's death. Now it's just habitual. It's just a problem. To moving to Arizona, to leaving Arizona, just on like a midnight flight, like Amtrak. Yeah, that's how I got to Wilberforce in the LLC, because I was thinking about the bursar, how I got that check to even get out of Arizona, because a roof had fell on me and I chose not to sue my university. Instead, I chose to, so I walked downstairs. This dude named Fernando from Cali, so we all in another state. He was a RA as well. I was a RA. And he helped me fish out the little money I had, like little $5 like stacked up, you know, thinking I'm selling my little weed, getting it from Kenneth, from the Bay, different people. And I'm running cross country, I'm doing that. And because like they didn't want to pay me to be on the basketball team, so I'm making them pissed off by killing on the cross country team. So long story short, I walked downstairs, the roof then fell, the whole building flooded. I walked downstairs and see my current girlfriend at the time. Her name was Deja Fitzgerald. I ain't trying to put her name out there, but like, you know, she just had a very unique name. Very beautiful young lady, and she riding around with these Cincinnati girls. And they getting high, you know. She not no pothead, but now she is, because the crowd you hang out, birds of a feather flock together. So she getting blowed. She see me walking down the stairs, and I'm distraught, man. I'm boo-hooing. I'm like, all my shit destroyed. You know, I've always been a fly nigga. I've always put it together well. So like my closet, I'm sick about my closet, really. Because we ain't even have closets. It's an open dormitory, so everything just got destroyed. She just look at me like, you all right? All right then, type shit. And I broke up with her in my mind right then. I never spoke to her ever again. But long story short, so she was squashed, and I made up in my mind, all right, Dre, you don't have nobody to call. So I went to the bursar's office, They didn't pay me for my we had internships, or like I forget what they used to call, but like little jobs. So I worked for Chief Fox, and I was basically like on campus, like basically they want you to snitch on other students, but I wasn't doing that. I was like literally the spook on by the door, like okay, and they knew that about me. Like I was a paid informant, but I didn't inform them about shit. Like like I was the one doing the dirt. I was the one doing the dirt. Facts. Oh man, I just learned, man, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, man. That was like my philosophy. Like, bro, like, you know how many of these white people, all these different races, they cheat every day. They be getting grants, they be getting scholarships, all this different stuff that they are not qualified for, but they winning because they playing the game. And this nigga want to have integrity and have straight A's his whole life and treat people square and the right way. Dude, you never gonna win. You're never gonna win. Just like this shit I'm doing. Bro, I'm never gonna win like this. I have to have 2 or 3 jobs to even get on the level of a scammer. And I'm still money's still not there. But back to leaving Arizona. Yeah, man. Waited for that check from the bursar because my room got destroyed. Oh yeah, so we still in Ohio. Went to the bursar, they talking about we ain't got no check for you, nothing, so I'm destitute now. So you know what I do? I walk back to the LLC. Fernando helped me fish out what he can. I'm like, bro, all I need is my sneakers. Gave me my size 14 these crazy shoes. They wasn't no hooping shoes, long story short. And I walk over to the gym for practice, man. Like, I'm about to make this team. Shit, fuck a scholarship. Y'all about to pay me some way. Boy, so I don't know if I made the team that day, but it's almost Thanksgiving, so everybody went home and only the team is staying on campus. I don't have